3 games remaining in the Premier League. It's getting tight, but it could be all done in this episode. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Manchester United. It's only 3 games to go with lying top of the table. 80 points, 3 points ahead of Liverpool and 4 points ahead of Arsenal. A win today will bring us ever closer to that title, and it could be won in the next game as well. Today we are away at Aston Villa. Liverpool are away to Man City. The swing needed could happen. Man City draw or beat Liverpool and we win, it is all over. We will take away the Premiership, which is absolutely amazing. And just looking at our home record, it is becoming a fortress, Old Trafford. We've got 1 game remaining at home, but we are unbeaten. We've only conceded 5 goals in 18 games. And it's only Liverpool that are ahead of us, really, purely for the fact they've just won 1 game more than ourselves, even though they did lose, and that was to Arsenal, 2-1. Norwich, Leeds and Reading prop up the table, and it's getting very, very tight down there. 2 games remaining for these guys. It's still up for grabs. Reading could still escape marginally, but they can still do it, all depending on Fulham. But the other 2 teams, it is very tight. 2 games in it, so everybody up to the Crystal Palace are still in danger of going down. Tottenham have just probably escaped it. They're lying 12th. They're not that far away from Crystal Palace at all. It is 13 points, but it's still close all the same. Right, title chances. We're going to have a little bit of a team talk. They've been going quite well recently. We're expected to win the title, and the next might go a long way to realising our ambitions. It's important that we win. This is a big match in the pursuit of the title, and winning it could no end of good. Realising our ambitions. Or some of them are a bit undecided about this. I'm not sure it's fair on you to burden us with those expectations right now. We're in a position to win the title. A win, and it's literally ours. I'm just going to say, yeah, that's fine. A lot of players agree with me, in fact all of them, apart from them odd few, but they are the younger players. They obviously don't want to play. And the result we have been waiting for, Liverpool lose to Manchester City 3-1. It's all on this game, isn't it? It is really all on this game. Just want to have a look, see what the table does look like. They've got 1 game remaining. A win will secure it. Man City have snuck in there, didn't really register them before, but we do need to win, and the title is ours. They've got 1 game remaining. 2 for Arsenal, but they can't catch us now. But it all depends on this 1 game. Can we do it? Right, the side and potential the title winning side. De Gea is in goal. We've got Wan-Bissaka, Skriniar and Tuanzebe. He's going to replace Harry Maguire for this game, purely for the fact that he is returning to Villa Park. So he's got players that tend to play against ex-teams seem to play pretty well. And Brandon Williams on the left. Shaw's not quite there yet. Goretzka and Pogba are in midfield. We've got Barbosa on the right. Sancho is still injured. Fernandes and Rashford, and then we've got Haaland up front. Want to try and bring in Martial at one point or another. Dan James also with Fred. There's a lot of players on there that should be playing. Aston Villa, Heaton in goal. They've got Gilbert, Angels, Godey, Mings, Douglas Luiz, Sabalaze, Edwards, Trezeguet, Grealish. He's the danger man. 41 games, 4 goals though. It's not that impressive. And they've got this guy up front. Okay. They shouldn't prove a threat at all, I don't think. Let's get straight into the game. The title is on. We have the ball. Williams over to Pogba, then crosses it, back post. Anybody? No, brings it. Oh, it's gone in. Haaland, 34th goal of the season. 3 minutes on the clock, and already the title. I can taste it. I can taste it almost there. This is looking great. We're in the Champions League final as well to play, so it's all to play for. Oh, it's a great header there by Haaland. That's why he's our top goal scorer. That's his 21st in the league, I believe, as well. He's going for golden boot. Still a couple of games left as well. The ball gets hoisted in there, but nobody really attacking it. The ball gets played out to Barbosa. First time in, and Heaton, beautiful diving save that to collect it. But we're still in the first 10 minutes of the game. Heaton, how much time have you got there? I mean, you got a minute. Ball's pumped up. And Edwards coming forward. There's no Grealish on the ball. That's a good sign. Hoisted over the top. Haaland's in on goal. And De Defender gets back in there though, and we're pressing. Corner ball again gets put in, but not very far. Fernandez once more, have another go. Haaland's looking for it. You haven't been finding Haaland in your past few corners. As it stands at the minute, we are winning the title. 51 goal difference. Amazing season. Absolutely amazing. Fernandez tries to find Haaland, but finds Rashford instead, who probably not the best player to have at the end of your corners. Fernandez again. Haaland strikes the bar and then gets cleared. And it's another corner. We're piling pressure on. 11 shots we've had already, and they're not coping very well, are they, Villa? There are 6s and 7s at the back as they inevitably go forward. Tuanzebe takes him out literally when Bissaka gets ahead of his man. Barbosa's injured, looking to have to take him off, but Haaland skimmed past his man there. Great play on goal. Oh, just a goalkeeper to beat. I thought he was going to slot that one in. That could have been 2-0, and that would have been no way back for Villa at that point. But Fernandez is going to have another go to try and find Haaland. Nope. Tuanzebe, you going to have a go? No, you're going to play it back. No, he doesn't. Pogba has a go this time. And cannons out, and Villa break. Grealish is injured. We should be able to... Oh, he forgets the ball, though. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle by Williams. Coming up to half time, we're almost there. 45 minutes away from the title. But to be perfectly honest, I'm not that impressed with the team just yet. You've played well, but there's still room for improvement. And we're not going to start the second half just yet. We're going to take Barbosa off, and we're going to bring in Dan James on that right hand side. Now we shall start the second half. And then recording this the day after the United draw with Aston Villa in real life, a game that they should have won. Goretzka's not being that great up there, is he? I'm going to just deep line him a little bit, and I'm tempted to bring... I'm going to bring Martial in up front. He can go up there, and you know what? I'm going to give him the advanced forward role. Just go and attack, son. Just go and attack. 13 minutes to go, and I can taste the title. It's in my hands. We're almost there. 5 to go. Come on. Let's bring it home for the lads. Come on, bring it home for the fans. We're almost there. Minute to go, and that should be it. The title is ours, ladies and gentlemen. We have won the Premiership. Look at the ticker tape. It's there. And once again, my camera goes all fuzzy, so you can't hear. So I'm going to play the rest of the game without the camera, because it's just... I just don't know why it's doing this. Sometimes it's clear, sometimes it isn't. But... we'll play the rest of this without it. Feeling we should appreciate the efforts. You've just won the title. Feeling, what are you saying? Congratulations, these moments are what every footballer dreams of. There were late substitutions, but it was a hard-fought game. Villa are lying in 11th position, but look at that, 4 points clear. Still 2 games left to play for ourselves. The next one away to Watford is coming up. We've got the FA Cup final and the Champions League final. Wow. I might put them in 2 separate videos just so they don't go on for so long. But yes, these games now are irrelevant. We play the Watford game. Then we've got a game against Chelsea, which we'll play offline. But one more game to go. It's all irrelevant. It's all irrelevant now. Let's continue. Bobos is injured. He's going to be out for up to 2 weeks. So that, I don't know if that puts him out of the cup finals. I don't know. There's confirmation. League bonuses are paid out. It's not. Oh, there is quite a lot. I was going to say it's not a lot, is it? Martial gets 100 grand, 50k for these guys. But we do play Sporting, Borussia, Shakhtar, and Juventus. Quite a lot of monies there. We'll send the assistant to that one. We qualify for the Champions League once again, which was another aim. We'll have, and the board set 166 million. Have we got 166 million? No, we haven't. Not a sausage. They are planning that we are not going to have that much money either. Club Vision, just we're going off a tangent now. Delighted. End of this season, they want to reach the. Yeah, we're delighted with that. Not judging on that. Qualify the Champions that we've passed out. Yeah, you know what? Challenge for the title. We've passed that one. Win the Premier League. We've passed it. So that was supposed to be at the end in the couple of seasons' time. but we've passed it already. Right then, the side, it's going to be a little bit rotated. We've got Dean Henderson in goal. We've got Dalot, Twanzebe, Foster-Mensah and Williams. We've got a very, very young back four. Neves and McTominay played together for the first time in a while. Chong, Pereira and James. And Martial up front. It's quite a large switch, really. We're going to play the same formation. We're just going to see how it goes. These are players for the future. Watford, on the other hand, they've got Dolberg in goal. Dawson, Cathcart, Comer, Enrique, Capoue, Mendy, Doucouré, Saar, Pereira, and Penoranda. Okay, 5 goals in 18. Yeah, but Martial alone's got 14 in 21. Say James on the other end got quite a few assists. Right, let's play this game then. We're all waiting to finish this season off. So we've got this game, we're going to play the Chelsea game, and then we're going to be back for a couple of finals to finish the series off. So try and encourage them. Well, you do that, and only one seemed motivated. That's not very clever, is it, Mr. Phelan? 30 seconds in, we've got to highlight Dawson to Saar, and it doesn't really matter. I guess we don't want to lose the game, because that would be silly. Lose the first game as champions. Oh, that's a poor effort. We had 4 defenders round him. Oh, it's was it deflected? Must have got a foot in there, Brandon Williams. Corner ball. Watford. Nobody on the back post. So normally when the ball goes across like that, we've been seeing penalties given in FM19, but it doesn't seem to happen in this particular one, which is I'm happy about. Mendy on the ball. Turns. Back heels it back to Dawson. And Watford are going to make another effort. And they play it all the way back. Sorry, that's our tactic. You can't do that. You've seen how we've been playing. Ball over the top. Chong heads it to Pereira, to Neves, and now we're calm on the ball. Nicely good passing. What sort of English is that? Nice passing. James takes his man. Going to have a shot on goal. Oof! Hammers it against the goalkeeper. Wow, he did well to stand in the way there. Enrique on the ball now. Plays it over the top. And it's all the way down to the goalkeeper. Henderson, take your time, son. Twanzebe to Foster-Mensah. Foster-Mensah have been playing in midfield, but he can play at the back as well. But I think he's more suited to defensive midfield. But we don't have a position for that, really. Chong on the right-hand side. Is he going to skip past his man? No, he passes it to Dalot, who overlaps. Cross comes in. James, somebody shoot. James, turn, cross. Back McTominay! I thought that was going to be a goal. Calm and collective. Williams plays into McTominay. The youngsters are playing really well. It all that's a poor cross. Poor cross by Williams. And it all depends how well they do later on in the game, because they will more than likely get tired, being how young they are. Could do with how old the average age of the team. That would be quite good. I don't know if there is that on here. Pereira has a go. Oh, what a finish by Pereira. That's got to be some way out. Absolutely unstoppable from Pereira. Dawson missed the interception apparently. The ball gets its way to Pereira. And it's a fantastic goal. I mean, how far is that? That's got to be some way out. 30 yards out, possibly. That's 25 minimum. It has to be. That's a cracking goal. The goalkeeper, though, he's got to do better, especially from that distance. And it wasn't as if it rocketed in. Liverpool have dropped off by the wayside a little bit. It'll be interesting to see what the last couple of fixtures are. Dalot with the ball over there. Oh, Martial takes it in his stride and slams it straight at the goalkeeper, who does well to deflect it over. I'm not sure if he saved it, but it was a deflection over. James going to put it back in. He does. Nobody there. There's no 6'4" Haaland in there, but we're going to give Martial the opportunity in this game to try and bag a couple of goals. As Watford come forward once again, Williams absolutely stonewall at left back. Absolutely brilliant. Luke Shaw, just watch your position, my friend. Chong. Williams has still got a lot to learn. However, he is quite accomplished in this game. Chong, cross comes in. Dolberg comes out to get it for Watford. What's he going to do with it? Is he going to chuck it out? Is he going to roll it out? No, he just hits it out. And Pereira gets on there, but Chong now with the ball. Chong has taken his opportunity well. He's doing quite well on that right hand side, James. More suited to the left. Chong Oh, it's close. That would have been another superb goal by one of the youngsters. That is half time, and we seem to be struggling with the goals a little bit. Brandon Williams has both lost and won back possession more times than any other player. Encourage the team. We'll do that. We'll start the second half. We'll just carry on as we are. Bournemouth have moved into 5th position. I didn't notice that. Does that mean Southampton have dropped out? Ruben Neves plays a beautiful ball over to James. Brandon Williams is down the left hand side if he sees him, but he doesn't because he's just got blinkers on. Pereira out wide to Chong. Chong on goal. Gets deflected or charged down. Doucouré comes forward. He's racing down that left hand side. Forgets the ball. Passes it over to Sarr. Oh, I'll tell you what. Dean Henderson. Well played, son. Mendy over the top. We should be able to chase that ball down. Tuanzebe. Playing his second game on the bounce there. Chong. Tuanzebe was inspirational in the last season alongside Harry Maguire, but since the arrival of Skriniar, he hasn't really had much game time, and that's a poor ball. Chong just kind of stood there. He didn't really know what he wanted to do, did he? Dalot now to Neves. Over to Dalot once more, and they're playing nice little triangles and 1-2s between them. Dalot going to put the ball in. No, he's going to pass it back to Neves, who puts a cross in, and Martial bags his 15th goal of the season. It is going to be allowed. That's his 50th for the club as well. So that's a great landmark for Martial there. And the United are marching on 2-0, and we can relax a little bit now. Dalot with a superb run down that right hand side between him and Neves, but Neves with a great ball cuts the defence in half virtually, and Martial's on hand just to put it away. They're going to have a look at it once more. Oh, you could say his foot's a little bit further, but the guy on the left hand side, he was a little bit further out. We've got just under half an hour to go. Chong's there this time. Has 2 bites of the cherry. Couldn't get it either way. And I think we'll make a couple of substitutions in a second. Straight after this one, Dawson. Dalot clears Chong down the right hand side. Might bring Chong off. I don't want to burn these players out, but I reckon we'll probably have almost the same side against Chelsea. Depends how fit they are. We don't want to lose to Chelsea. We want to keep our unbeaten record at home in the league for the 2 years, which would be absolutely amazing. 38 games unbeaten at home in the league. That would be something. Penaranda coming. Henderson kind of moved to the right hand side there, and Watford to get one back. So we're at that stage where it's a dangerous position to be in at 2-0. Is it Karma? Yeah, he splits the defence. Look at that. Fosu-Mensah and Tuanzebe were virtually talking to themselves. I mean, what were they talking about? Shopping? I don't know. Are the roommates? Quite possibly. Right, 20 minutes to go. James, you can come off. We're going to bring Rashford in. Just give him a little bit of a run. We might put Fred in here for Neves. I'm not really going to change it up that much, really. Just 2 subs. That should be plentiful. 2 minutes of added time left to play. We're into that time now, and that should be it. Watford 1, Manchester United 2, and we go marching on. This run is starting to look very, very good. McTominay made his 75th career league appearance. Avoiding defeat, Man United now are unbeaten in 18 matches. So there's only the matter now of Chelsea coming up. They're out of any sort of... They're looking at Europa at the moment. Down at the bottom of the table, it's as it was. Fulham, Norwich, Reading and Leeds. We'll come back to the FA Cup final, and then we'll have a separate episode for the Champions League one as well. 2 more episodes to go, 3 games in total. I'm going to hold it there. If you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.